guys, thanks for watching. I wanted to do an organization video for you, but instead of doing one project or showing you a bunch of empty stuff in a haul, I wanted to walk you around the house, show you all of my favorite home organization products from Amazon and how we use them in everyday life. I thought this would be really helpful and such a good idea. I would love to watch a video like this. I hope that you guys enjoy it. If you do, please like the video. I will link everything down below for you so you can check there for links to all of this stuff. We're doing the kitchen, pantry, bedroom, bathroom, tons of different categories. Please subscribe if you're new. I would love to have you, and let's get started. All right, so the first area we're going to start with is the kitchen. There's a few very different things in here I wanted to share. And the first one is under here because I don't think I've ever shown this, but this, I don't even know what it's called. It's like a pan riser, and this is so much more useful than you probably think it is. We use these two skillets every day, like several times a day, and it is so nice not having to use two hands and shift through everything and get things out of being stacked on each other. It keeps everything separate. So we have our most used products on top, the smaller skillet, the larger one, and then this thing is for splashes. And I kind of want to get another one of these. It's very weighted on the right side, so it hasn't ever fallen over, and I just think that thing is so great. The next item is a Lazy Susan, and I have a few different Lazy Susans to share how I use them. This one is in the baby cabinet. It's all the different kinds of baby items. I'll pull it down here so you guys can see what's in here, but like there's things for food, there's things for extra bottle parts, there's medicine, pacifiers, there's teethers, everything is separated in here. And the clear organization I'm all about. I love being able to see what's in things without having to pull them out, so that is really great. And then in this drawer we have dividers, and these dividers are a little short for this drawer, but a lot of them on Amazon are able to like section out a lot of different sizes. And I like the clear ones a lot more than the white ones, but those ones are twice as expensive as the white ones, so that's why I always get these ones. People use these especially in their closets for like shirts and separating all of their clothing. I actually bought some of these for my closet. I plan to use in there. We also use clear organizers for our silverware. So these ones are just like little squares, and these ones do stack as well. I just wanted to show that to you. A lot of the bins, like the taller ones on Amazon, they don't stack. The bottom is skinnier than the top. So just keep an eye on that depending on what you plan on organizing. But these are really great, and I love how wide they are. I wanted something that would fill the drawer. It seems like almost all of the organizers for silverware are very narrow. I almost always buy organization items I know I can use for multiple things because I always like to move stuff around. Some of you probably wouldn't consider this an organization item, but I'm standing right next to it, so I wanted to mention it because I know a lot of you have ordered it and I get questions about it. So this is a drying rack. It comes in gray as well. It comes in a few different sizes, and I absolutely love this. You just, of course, set your stuff on it when it needs to dry, but I love this because it's lightweight and it can be rolled up when you don't need it. I just put away a bunch of dishes, so that's why there's some water on it. We are on to the pantry. I did a whole video on this start to finish. I'll link it. Basically, everything in here is from Amazon, and I love these big bins. I feel like these are really versatile. I've seen people store toys in these. If you have little kids, they're great for kids' rooms. That is almost always full of sparkling water, and then we have our sodas in here, and then so many different size bins. There has to be like an unlimited amount of options for different size bins on Amazon. And this is what I was talking about, saying the bottom is a little more narrow than the top so it doesn't stack. I don't have room for stacking, but again, wanted to point that out. So that one is a bunch of snacks for our baby, and then in here, this Lazy Susan has a bunch of snacks for us. There's also really tall ones like this, so these are great for pasta. And then we also use the same one for bone broth or like stocks, anything like that. Here's a few more ideas. We have snacks in this one, snacks in this one, and then right here we have baby items. I've seen people store like seasoning packets in this, or even if you have shelving in a closet and you have a bunch of smaller items like arts and crafts, skincare, etc., those are great because it stacks as high as you want it to go. And there's a few different size options for this one too. There's just two more things in the pantry. So the first one is risers for canned items. I feel like this probably seems like it doesn't make a huge difference, but we get way more use out of our canned items being able to see everything at the same time. And then I just wanted to give you another idea for a Lazy Susan. I don't have one of these in my bathroom, but I've seen tons of people put skincare in these. Spices, I think, are probably one of like the most common ways to use them. We're in my office now, and I wanted to share these organizers. One, because they're really pretty. It has a gold rim on the bottom, and then it's acrylic so I can see through it. This does come in rose gold. It also comes in silver, but I wanted to share this because this listing has several of the same thing in a similar shape. So I know there's one that's only 2 rows. I know there's one that has like really wide rows. There's one with a little square for your makeup brushes. If you like this style, there's just a lot of similar items to check out. And I think it looks so pretty sitting out. I have a bunch of essential oils in there, and I started with one and then I liked it so much that I got another. This one's another idea of how to use your clear bins, and these bins are a little larger than the ones that were in the pantry. I'm actually standing on a stool right now, so I can't see these at eye level, which is why I wanted the clear ones, because if I was like actually standing on the ground, I would have to pull these forward, or I would have to tip them forward to see what's inside, and then it would probably spill stuff out. I would also forget about what's in these. So that's why the clear ones, if something's super high up, highly recommend that. And you also don't have to fold and keep everything super neat in them because the mess is contained. So the only thing that's actually folded are his pants in this one, and then everything else is just kind of thrown in there. I have his extra sheets for the crib, a bunch of swimsuits, things I don't need right now, and then hats are in the last one. And then this one I was actually going to skip over because it's a little messy in here, but they're so great, I'm going to share it with you anyways. So these are little inserts for your dresser, and they are way less money on Amazon than they are from IKEA. They first started to become really popular because of IKEA, but the price difference is like insane. So these I highly recommend. There's a zipper at the bottom to fold them up and store them away. People use these for socks, underwear, shirts, whatever you store in a dress, or arts and crafts, anything. These are just so handy. As you can see, we use it for baby stuff, and I cannot recommend those enough. The price difference is crazy. Sorry for the fan in the background, the horrible lighting, and the echo. I'll make this one really fast, but this organizer I wanted to mention because I have used this for so many different things. Right now we use it in the baby bathroom, and a lot of his everyday products are in here. So hair gel, a toothbrush, toothpaste, a little book to keep him occupied. Especially with babies, I recommend stuff you can see through because it's so much faster, and they are obviously like the least patient people in the world. So this is really great too. We're in my bathroom now. There's a few different things I want to share in here, and I did do a video on this recently, but in case you missed it, I just wanted to share these again. I'll have the whole video linked below. It's like this whole project start to finish. These organizers though, this is like my favorite see-through one that's a drawer that I've ever had. They are a little more expensive, but the quality is great. If you only need a couple, highly recommend. There are 3 sizes. So I have the smaller one right here, the taller one here, and then I don't have the longer one, but that's an option if you want that. And what's so great about these is there's a good amount of space. Sorry, I'm just trying to focus it for you. There's a good amount of space between the drawer and then the body of it, so they don't get stuck. A lot of organizers, you have to pull it out perfectly straight or get stuck, and then you're like really trying to figure it out and get it out without breaking. This one, that doesn't happen. And I store makeup in it, I store skincare in it. I just love these so much. They stack, so it comes as like, it comes in a set of 2 actually, but it could be stacked as high as you want. The next thing in here are for your drawers, and this is one of the coolest things because it literally doesn't get any more versatile than this. So I have this set up with our toothbrushes, I have bobby pins, hair ties, etc. in here, but these are the organizers. I wanted to pull some out to show you how they work. So as you can see, there's all of these little slots, and then it comes with a bunch of these, and it might be hard doing it with one hand and holding a camera with the other, but these can be moved around whenever you want. They snap in really easily, so depending on what you're storing, you could have like a really little window, a really big window. Here's the smaller size. I can't remember how many sizes there are, but again, everything is linked. So I'll show you again, like I have a bigger one for all those hair ties, a really little one for bobby pins, and I have like a long skinny one for toothbrushes. So this, I feel like it's as custom as it gets, and these are a really good deal too. and then a makeup organizer option. I put all my makeup brushes in here, like the extra ones, and this, I think this one is the best looking makeup organizer for the best price. So it's not the fancy $100 one, but it looks very similar. It's not the $15 one. I can't remember exactly what the price is. That's why I'm not telling you. I'll link it though. It's not the super cheap one. Those ones, like, you really get what you pay for. They look horrible and the drawers get stuck constantly. I've had a lot of the really cheap ones. I've tried a lot of them and they never work for me. So this one is the best deal if you want something that looks nice but you don't want to spend a lot of money. That's what I've been trying to say. And it does come with these separators as well. If you want to split the drawers, you can do that for a lot of them. There's a few different sizes and layouts for this one too. Here's an idea for under your bathroom vanity. I did a video on this a long time ago. I love acrylic organizers if you're going to see it, but if you're not, I don't mind having something that's not as cute that costs a lot less money. So I love this wire one from Amazon. It does come in another size as well. I think it's smaller. My husband, by the way, has the same setup in his and he really likes it. So in here I have, what do you call those, cotton swabs and also cotton rounds. And then I have like teeth whitening stuff and random stuff underneath. And then there is a shelf. I should probably put stuff there. There's a shelf on top so you can set products there. That I've had for at least 6 months. It works great, it's great quality, it's easy to put together. The last item is for your shower. These shelves we had them for a couple weeks. I love these so much. They're a great deal. They look really nice. I feel like this is the best thing that you're going to get if you don't have an inlay. I wish so bad we had an inlay, but because we don't, we needed to figure something out. And there's also 2 different options on how to install these. So you can either put like holes in the wall, which my husband hates doing, so he didn't do that, or there's a super strong adhesive. And again, we've had these for a few weeks now. They have not fallen. They've been loaded up with a good amount of products and they've worked great. So highly recommend them. I will say the one thing we do is we don't like pump the products on the shelf. We pull them off and pump them in our hand, and that probably makes a difference over time. I'll show you what it looks like back here though. Like, they're not the cutest, the silver, but it still works and I think it looks pretty nice. So I hope you guys enjoyed this. That's just about everything. I linked all the products for you down below. Please like the video if you haven't yet. Please subscribe if you're new. I do have a few more home organization projects coming up. Right now I'm working on my master closet, and then I'm also working on doing like a refresh and an update in the pantry. So definitely stay tuned for those if you love this home organization stuff. And I will see you guys right here in a few days in a brand new video. Bye.